Data is one of the most valuable assets a company has, but without trust and accessibility, its potential can be wasted. Let's imagine you're assessing risk exposure in a region prone to wildfires. Let's say you're interested in the Southern California region following recent events. In order to do this, you'll need reliable data to understand which areas are most at risk. But if your data is incomplete, inaccurate, or lacks context, your analysis could be misleading. This is where the Precisely Data Integrity Suite makes all the difference. It ensures data isn't just accessible, but that it's trusted, enriched, and actionable. So today we'll be walking through a real-world scenario where we evaluate address data, we identify gaps in that data and then enrich it to fill those, we improve the overall data quality, and then finally we'll be governing that data in order to ensure better future usage of it. And we're going to do all of this within a single intuitive platform. So to start off assessing wildfire risk, the first step is finding the data set that we want to work with. I'll start in the data catalog and I'll search for the address data I have in Los Angeles. So immediately I'm returned with my table LA address here. Right away, I see that there's a problem with it with my data quality score being just 86%. That's going to be a red flag to me. So before I make any decisions based off of this data, I want to understand what's wrong with it. I can drill down here to see field level insights and see what's driving that data quality score. Now here I see that we're doing all right in some of our metrics around completeness and validity of the data, but it looks like our consistency scores are lacking. So looking at the impacted fields here, I might assume that these scores are related to things like our country field not being standardized. So we're going to want to remediate some of this prior to running risk analysis on our data. Now, without this visibility from the data catalog, I might have unknowingly used flawed data in my risk assessment, leading to misinformed decisions. But with the Data Integrity Suite, I can actually go ahead and fix these issues right here without switching tools. I'll select Create Pipeline here, and immediately I'm going to be taken to a data quality pipeline where I see a sample of my data set and I see AI-powered suggestions for how I might fix that. So like I said, the data quality pipeline recommends AI automatic fixes based off of detected errors in the data set. And with just a few clicks, I can actually apply these across my entire data set here. So what's typically a manual, siloed, and time-consuming process is now seamless, automated, and accessible to end users. So let me show you what this might look like after a few minutes in the pipeline builder. So here I've already created a pipeline that validates contact information. It geocodes and validates our addresses multiple times to prepare data for enrichment. We do that by using our Precisely ID, which appends wildfire risk data, and we're doing this all in the exact same place. So not only did I cleanse my data set, but I took it a step further by enriching it with trusted risk data from Precisely. By adding to each address, the geospatial enrichment helps me answer critical questions around my data set. What properties are at the highest risk of wildfires? How can a business or local government proactively mitigate these risks? Enrichment is where the real power of data comes in. Instead of just fixing what's broken, we're also adding context and intelligence to make smarter decisions. Now, from here, I can go back into my catalog to see what the data quality score on my table might look like following that data quality pipeline. And we can see here that our score has been really greatly improved. And I can also drill down once again to see lineage related to this specific data set. This is going to enable future users to easily understand how this enriched data set came to be and if they can rely on it. Now, from here, we're also able to do something where we can add more context to our data set with integrated artificial intelligence. So while looking at my data field here, I can simply select Generate under Description, and we'll use AI to create a description for this specific field. This level of automation makes data-driven decision-making faster, more reliable, and most importantly, scalable. Now, fixing data once isn't going to be enough. To prevent future issues, we need to enforce data governance policies. ensuring that every new dataset meets quality and compliance standards. With Precisely's built-in data governance features, we can define business terms and assets, ensuring that users are always working with standardized definitions of things like risk. We can model data to understand how risk data moves through the organizations and interacts with other assets. And then finally, we can enforce policies so that future data sets are always used appropriately. Now, by embedding data governance directly into the data integrity suite, organizations can now maintain high quality, compliant data at scale. So, what we just saw today was actually just a glimpse of how customers can extract real value from their data with the data integrity suite. That's because it's more than just a collection of tools. It's an integrated AI powered solution that helps users find and trust their data, helping eliminate guesswork and risk, fix data quality issues with AI driven automation to help save time and effort, enrich data with geospatial intelligence to help unlock deeper insights, and ensure long term governance so that data stays reliable over time. So, with Precisely, organizations are always going to be able to unlock the full potential of their data. Thank you so much.